Welcome to the next episode of Decants with D. It's February of Black History Month, and for the occasion I have studied the topic and I have selected some wines out of California that are from black-owned wineries. This weekend we are doing a double header. You probably already watched my Valentine's show yesterday, but yes, because of the urgency of the events, Valentine's Day and also Black History Month, we are doing 2 videos this weekend. So what I have selected here is out of the, I think I counted over 60 black-owned wineries in America. Many of them, most of them, are in California. And I selected 3 wineries and 3 wines that have a special meaning to me and that I wanted to share with you. The first one here in the middle, I have this wine since a while and I was dying to taste it with you. It is the Wade. It is made by Dwyane. He's the proprietor, and he partnered up with the Jason Palmeyer Vinta, a legendary name in California and Napa Valley, and they created this fabulous wine that is supposed to be very, very impressive. So I want to taste that today. And staying with the sports superstars, I also found the Intercept. The Intercept is by Charles Woodson, who was for 18 seasons in the NFL and played with the Oakland Raiders and with the Green Bay Packers and was a defensive back legend with 68 or so interceptions, and now he is in the wine business. And then thirdly, no sports superstar, but nonetheless a perfect and lovely winemaking family, the Brown Estate. And they are near and dear to my heart because they were the first black-owned winery in Napa Valley and got established there in 1980 and got the first wine out with the 2000 harvest. So those are the 3 vineyards I wanted to introduce and the wines we want to taste. And without any further ado, I'm starting to Intercept right here with Charles Woodson. And Charles Woodson not only makes a Cabernet, but he also makes a Pinot Noir, a Chardonnay, has a whole entire portfolio of wine. This particular Intercept 2017 is rated by Vivino at 4.0 and it sells for only $20. So what we're looking at is a ruby red color, almost no see-through, but I can see a little bit. It has some elegant lines in the glass indicating medium to high alcohol content. Yes, it's high, 15%. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. Blackberry and raspberry fruits elegantly ascending out of the glass. I like it a lot. Let's give it a whirl. A powerful wine in the mouth. High acidity, but overall still well balanced. Not really any tannins. A lot of fruit. Blackberry is overwhelmingly in the mouth. A little bit of raspberry in it as well. A fruity wine that is heavy, low to medium tannins, but high acidity, full body, great Cabernet. I like it a lot. I would score this wine a 4.1, 4.2 on Vivino. Very acidity rich, medium finish, fruity finish, very pleasant experience. I never had the Intercept before. Based on this tasting, I will definitely have it again. Okay, now comes the moment I've been waiting for a long time. The weight seller. 2016 Cabernet Sauvignon. So Dwyane Wade has the Wade 3 basketball three-pointer of a rosé wine, a white wine, as well as a table wine that has some Zinfandel and some Petit Shiraz in it. This Cabernet is a limited production, sourced from grapes from Oakville, and done in close coordination with Palmeyer. All right, let's see what we got. Very good looking, sturdy, heavy bottle, indicating exclusivity. Now this wine is ranked Vivino 4.5, so significantly higher than the Intercept that was rated 4.0 by the popular Vivino vote. But it's also retailing for $99.99, so a powerhouse, expensive Napa Cabernet. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. The overwhelming fruit flavor would be raspberry, but also some blackberry in here. Very different from the normal powerhouse Napa Cabernets that are much more blackcurrant and blackberry based. If you look at the color also, by the way, it is not as dark as the Intercept. I forgot to mention that. It's interesting. So very interesting color, very interesting aromas. I do like the aromas a lot. Let's give it a whirl. Very balanced. Not overpowering in alcohol. Some acidity, not as much acidity as the Intercept. Full-bodied wine. Basically no tannins. It was amazing. 2016 and 2017, both of these wines, very little tannins. It is an impressive product and very different from the typical in-your-face, bold Napas that I like. But I like this one a lot. I would give it a 4.5 on Vivino. Finishes longer than the Intercept. Fruity and bitey from the acidity. Overall, very good effort. I like it a lot. Let's switch over to the brown. Now, the thing with the brown vineyard is they specialize on Zinfandels. And they have a whole entire portfolio of different Zinfandels. This is the basic one. And that basic one is called Brownzin. Let's see what we find here. I had the brown before, a couple of months ago, was very impressed, and that's why I decided this is a must to bring on the show. And on top of it, this vineyard is right in the heart of the town of Napa, and they established there 1980, and by 2000 they brought out the first Zinfandel wine. So let's check this one out. $45, also a 4.5 Vivino rated. The color, medium ruby red. Some good lines on the glass. Alcohol content 14.5, medium to heavy alcohol. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. Much more also black cherries in here. Typical Zin aromas, very different from the Cabernet aromas, so you can't really compare these two Cabernets with this Zinfandel. Let's give it a whirl. Very fruity. Almost over the top fruity. Balanced. Some light to medium acidity. No tannins, obviously no tannins. It's a heavy wine, good alcohol in here, full-bodied. And if you like very fruity wines, you will like this wine. If you are a little bit appalled by too much fruit right in your face, you may not like this wine, but you may not like Zinfandel in the first place because it's a very strong characteristics of Zinfandels. So I would give this wine a 3.9. It has a little bit too much fruit on the palate for me. I like the aromas. The finish is also long, very intense fruity. So a good wine, but I do like the weight out of those three by far the best. On the other hand, the 2016 weight sells for $100. That is quite a steep climb. The Intercept at $20, a 4.1, 4.2 rated by me, Vivino scale, is clearly a buy. That's the show. I hope you enjoyed, at the occasion of Black History Months, to learn a little bit about some of the representations of black-owned wines in California. I see you next Sunday. Cheers.